You know, every single time I get out in the garage, my plan... What?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, where is he?
He's out here, but he's got to go TT. You want to go help us TT?
I gotta go help my dog TT. There's my wife.
Let's go. Come on. I'm afraid of fox, squirrel, bunnies, and birds.
I gotta go take my dog out to pee.
Don't embarrass him.
I'll be back. There's Fritzy. He's still doing good. He hates the garage now because he hates that bin of water. He thinks I'm going to give him a bath. And I will not give you a bath. I promise. He's the sweetest dog in the world. Even the vet said so. Even the person that bathes him says so. They can't believe how small he is and how sweet he is. He's a sweet boy, aren't you? All right, and watch him take off. Oh, he's a little curious right now. You want to go back in? There you go. Not a fan of the garage. Anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Did I do the intro? Probably did. I've been meaning to get over there and put that gold in my kiln furnace thingy. And I feel like I'm not prepared enough to do it and try it and all that stuff. So I'm going to try again tomorrow. Instead, we're going to do a very quick pay dirt review. This one is not very big. There's not a whole lot of material in here whatsoever. So I'm going to get on my phone and tell you where I got it from. It's an eBay pay dirt, and I've never done this one before. It did guarantee a gram of gold, and it was pretty cheap as far as the price. So I bought this last week. I got it today. I actually ordered it July 14th, got it July 19th, which was yesterday, and I only paid $100 for it. And this is from, it's one of those weird names. It's Bub 79. So I'm guessing this is just a person that had some gold and was selling it as a pay dirt. It's ITSBUBB-79. It's Bub 79. And this is guaranteed 1 gram of gold. I paid $100 for this bag, plus $7.60 for shipping, $10.49 on taxes. My total price was $118.09. So here's the description. Not a very big description. Up to 1/2 pound of pay dirt containing at least 1 gram of real natural gold. May also contain gems, minerals, silver, and fossils. No refunds or returns. And that's it. Quick and easy. They have 100% positive feedback, so I thought let's give it a shot and see what happens. So that's what we're going to do. It's not a lot of pay dirt. This will be a very quick pay dirt review. There it is in this little baggie. Let's bust it open and see what we got. It did come double bagged in these little Ziploc bags. So let's dump it in here. And there it is. I do see some gemstones in there. I do see a piece of pyrite in there, but thank God it's a big piece, so I don't have to deal with it. This is pretty much just small stuff. I'm going to do the 4 mesh classifier just because there's some gemstones and stuff that will clear those out, and then we'll probably classify this. I don't even know if 10 mesh would be big enough for that. Looks like 20 mesh and under. So let me get my classifiers and we'll go ahead and classify it. Yeah, I don't even need a big bucket for this. Look at that. There's the gemstones. That was easy. So we'll dump that in there. I'll show you those in a minute. And let's go ahead and jump to my tool. I'm going to do my 10 mesh, but I can almost promise you that all this is going to fall through. Do a quick shake. Yeah, every bit of it fell through except for a couple of pieces. So we're going to have some very small gold, but it was guaranteed a gram. That's all I care about. All right, let's pull the 20 mesh out. This bow actually fits pretty good for this classifier. Otherwise, I would use my bucket. Oh, wow. It's mostly 20 mesh material. Yeah, this is going to be a very fast pay dirt review. I'm not even going to fast forward this because I'm almost done classifying it. What I am interested to know and see is if this is real gold or not. I have been fooled before by people who sold pay dirts and passed off some stuff that was not gold as gold. There's the remainder of it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to classify it down any further. There's the 40 mesh, there is the minus 40, and then we're just going to leave it at that. That was quick. I'm guessing because shipping costs, I don't know why they wouldn't put more dirt in there. it would just seem like, you know, to make this a better pay dirt, you would add more dirt, so it will give people more time to pan it. But I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you right now. It's kind of an odd configuration as far as classifying, but there it is, just 4 of them. Starting with the 4 mesh and up, which is nothing but gemstones, then the 20 mesh, and then the 40 mesh, and then the minus 40. And we'll look at those first, then I'll pan out the minus 40, the plus 40, and the 20, and we'll be done. Yeah, I might turn this into a YouTube short. It's so damn easy. So I'm going to pan down and just let you look at these gemstones. I'm going to get them wet just so we can get a better look at them. I have no idea what this stuff is. That is a pretty cool piece of crystal quartz. There's a green thing, obviously a piece of pyrite. There's some sort of purple looking rock. Very cool looking blue rock, like aqua blue. And then that dark bluish purple piece. We'll look at those upstairs. I'm just going to toss those in a bowl. Let's go ahead and start with the minus 40. Look how much minus 40 I have. Should I check for magnetics? Well, there is some magnetics in there actually. Not a whole lot, but there's some. There's the magnetics. Very clean material. All right, let's pan this. So there is quite a bit of gold in this minus 40, and I know that because I could see it as I'm panning it. Had a couple pieces of gold that got trapped down here in the ripples. Alright, that's good enough. We'll do a tap and you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at all that gold. Wow. I'll repan because there's a couple pieces back here, but there it is. I'll do a quick phone shot and then we'll move on to the plus 40. All right, so there is the first shot right there of the 40 mesh, the minus 40. You can see all kinds of black sands that are still in there, but that looks like, to me, real gold. Do a super zoom in. Oh yeah, it's pretty gold too, very yellow. Let me look down here at my tailings and show you the ones I missed. There's a piece. There's a piece, there's a piece. Let's look in my tailings bin too, because there wasn't a whole lot. Make sure I didn't miss any in there. I don't see any. I'll repan all that anyway, re-sluice it. Ooh, there's a potential piece right there. You see it? Right there in the middle. Uh-huh. I missed a piece of gold. Let me see if I can snuff it out. So this is me sniping gold.
It looks like a piece of gold, but it also looks like a rock.
Is that it right there? There it is. Watch this. It sucked up about half of the tailings. Now we're on the 40 mesh, plus 40 minus 20. All goes in, not a whole lot, and very clean. Look how clean that material is. That shall do it. Quick tap, and oh yeah, lots of gold. Yeah, this is normal looking pay dirt. It's got black sands. It's got all the elements that I'm used to seeing in pay dirts. There is all of the 40 mesh. And I will do a phone shot of that, and we'll move on to the last bit. Quick, huh? And there is that batch. Looks like it's all gold to me. Some of it's a little bit darker. Let me zoom in on that piece more. All right, I'll suck all this up. We'll look at it later. And there it is, the 20 mesh and up. I'm going to do this one in 2, just because there's a lot more material in that than the other ones. But yeah, that's exactly why I classify 1/4 inch, 10, 20, 40, 60. Because when you get to that flowery gold and you got bigger material panning off, you could easily just drag gold with it. I know a lot of people who do pay dirt reviews, they'll do I know Clash, she'll do plus and minus kitchen strainer, which if you've got the talent to pan all that stuff out and not drag out any flour gold, more power to you. I just like to use classifiers and get it classified down as best I can so the gold matches the material. And plus it's easier to clean up later on. Alright, that's good enough. Quick tap. And more gold. Ooh, there's a nice little chunk in there too. 3, 6, 9, 12, about 14, 15 pieces. And I will get a phone shot of that and we will do the last pan of the 20 mesh and we're done. The last bit of that very, very fast pay dirt. And here we go. Quick tap, and look at that. Another nice bit of gold in there. This has turned out to be a very nice little pay dirt. 3, 6, 9, 12, about another 15 pieces, give or take. One more phone shot and we are done. And there is the rest. Sweet. Okay, I'm on. So we're back up in the room. The gold is dry. And as I'm talking to you, I'm setting up my dusty scale. And let's look at the gold first. So there's the gold. And I gotta say, at first I thought, man, this is over a gram. I'm gonna guess like 1.2, because I still think it's over a gram. And then here's all the rocks that I got. Now look these up. I put that rock finder app on my phone to see how much it would help me, because these are different than what I'm used to seeing. That is amber. That's the first time I've ever gotten amber in a pay dirt, so that's really cool. The rock identifier said it was amber. This is the first time I've ever got Amazonite. Amazonite? Amazonite? Amazonite. That's really cool. I love the color of that. That is a ruby. I don't know if you could see. It's hard to see with this camera. I'll do a photo shot of it. Pyrite. These I kind of got weird, well, not that, but these two I kind of got weird results. Like I took a picture of it 2 or 3 different times and it gave me 2 or 3 different results. So I don't know what those are. And then this. That is a quartz crystal. That's really cool. That was similar to what I got in my last pay dirt. Not as clear, but it's still really cool. So there's those. There's the gold. Let's do a photo shot and then we'll weigh it. And plus I'm going to get on the microscope and look at that stuff up close. Alright, let's weigh this stuff. We will zero it out. We are on grams. And here is the gold. Wow, that's awesome. 1.301 grams. I got 1.3 grams out of that 1 gram guarantee bag. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that much. It did look like it was a lot more than a gram, but I thought maybe 1.2. It was 1.3. Let's get on the gold calculator. Let's get a value. Okie dokie. We are on the gold calculator. I will put in the number 1.301 grams of gold. We will call it 24 karat natural placer gold. Yes, I know it is not 24 carats, probably 18 to 20. I don't care. I always price it this way. I had a couple comments about that. I'm like, look, I don't have any way of testing this gold. I'm not going to guess 18 karat one bag and 20 karat the next and all that. So I'm just giving you the highest possible value it can be. Gold prices, $3,351.51. We'll calculate $140.19. That is awesome. Why is that awesome? Well, I paid a grand total of $118.09. It was $100 for the bag, $7.60 for shipping, $10.49 with the tax, grand total $118.09. $118.09, $140.19. So we know where this is going. Calculate. Boom. Damn. 118.7%. That is freaking awesome. Check one. Check two. Check it. Oh, I feel like I'm a DJ sometimes when I got my earphones on. Let's look at this real quick. I can't get on top of it because I don't want to pick up any of the ghosts. I'm going to try to focus as best I can on it. Just turn the light down a little. Gold. Gold. Yep, that's all gold. Gold with some quartz in it. What a great pay dirt. And plus all these gemstones and stuff in there too. It's freaking awesome, man. For a no-name person who's selling pay dirt, that was pretty damn good. They've got more on there too. I think I might buy another bag from them. They have a 1 gram and a 3 gram bag. And I don't think this is like something that they do often. I think maybe they had some placer gold and they're just selling it because that seller's also got some other things that have nothing to do with gold for sale on there as well. So I'm guessing somebody just wants to get some money, put some gold in a pay dirt bag, but for them to put that much in, that's awesome. So 2 thumbs up for that eBay pay dirt seller person. Really cool. One thing I do want to show you before I close it out. I did a video on gemstones. I got a gemstone bucket from my son's girlfriend, and she works at a place that sells all kinds of different things, and she came back in town today. She brought me this, and I want to show it to you because it's really cool. She brought me, and I guess bought me, or her and my son bought me this ammonite, and yes, it is real. They get these out of some country. I forget which country it is, but they have a bunch of these. This thing is heavy as all get out. It's a really cool gift, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to find somewhere special. Right now, I think it's in a good spot. It's on my desk. I can't put it on my shelf back there because, like I said, that thing weighs about 18 pounds. And if I stuck it on my desk, it would probably bring one of those boards down. So we're going to keep it right there. But anyway, there is your pay dirt review of It's Bub. ITSBUBB. It's Bub-79. Pay dirt review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, like I always ask you to do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. If you have not, please do. Helps my channel. Also, like button, share button, notification bell. Hit that notification bell. When you do that, every time I put out a new video, you guys will know about it. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, this is Heath from the Groovy Gold Hunter. Peace and love, and I will see you on my next review. Goodbye. See you later. Thank you for watching. I'm not a crook.